Hey guys, it's Chad. I've been playing a lot on a survival multiplayer server, and we have a pretty nice village going on. But one thing I noticed was, hey, there's no butchers. I needed extra butchers because I had this thing and I had all this extra cod that I wanted to trade. No butchers. So how is it that you can change a villager's profession so that you can trade with them more, so you have more options to trade with? Let's get into it. So here we are inside of Minecraft, and we are in a normal village. And what I have done is teleported all of the villagers into this house. So every villager from the village is located in this house. I've blocked up the house so the villagers can't escape. And one thing that you'll notice is there are a lot of different types of professions of villagers. So we got armors. That guy's a farmer with the straw hat. He just threw some seeds at somebody. We got some clerics in here. I think that's a leather worker way in the back. If I can reach him. Apparently I can't reach him. No, the cleric got in the way. What is your job? Okay, well, he's back. There's another one. Oh, this guy's unemployed. There you go. Yeah, he's like, no, I don't got anything. He doesn't have anything either. So I have all of these villagers right here to demonstrate that you can easily change their profession. And in order to do that, all we have to do is mess with their work sites. And so this right here is a farm, but the work site on this farm is this composter. I've heard some YouTubers call it that. I don't call it that. I call it a composter. It's a composter. But this is the work site. This block specifically is the work site for the farming villager. So if we break that and we go around to all of the different buildings and make sure to break their blocks that they would use as a work site, then we will be able to change their professions. So we have gone around the village and destroyed these guys' job sites. So in order to change their profession, let's say you really wanted to trade, like for me, for example, I have a auto fishery set up on a server. And I have tons and tons of cod, and I can change that cod into emeralds as long as I have butchers in order to trade with. So what I would want to do is find the smoker, because that is the villager's work site, and put that around so that we could generate more smokers. And if you look around, generate more butchers, I should say. If you look around, the butcher is denoted by a red headband around the villager's head. None of these villagers have that red headband. So if I go ahead and throw a few of these smokers down, over time, they will, oh, get out of there. That's not where you're supposed to be. They will turn into butchers, and there they go. They're already doing it, actually. As you can see now, there's tons of villagers with red headbands all around, and maybe we can even get a few, maybe we can get all of them to change here. I kind of want to keep like an outward view, see if I can see any of them change while we're looking at them. I'm not really seeing it happen, but maybe y'all's eyes are better than mine. Anyone who's wearing one of these green things, they are a nitwit. Nitwits will not change into a new profession. So now we have tons and tons of butchers. You can see that they all have their basic novice trades here. So if I had raw pork chops or some stuff, I could get some rabbit stew. So let's say, okay, we're done with butchers. We don't want butchers anymore. We can go ahead and break all of these. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to punch you there. And you can see that already they have lost their headbands and they're no longer butchers. Let's figure out something else that we'd want them to be. How about fishermen? So if we put down these barrels, and I kind of want them to like, I want to watch them change live. So we're gonna throw down a few barrels here, and we're gonna, oh, look, that guy just changed. Oh, they're all changing right in front of our eyes. This is amazing. Look, they all have little fisherman hats. That's incredible. So there you go. So now all of a sudden they are fishermen now. Now, there is one fisherman here. I believe it's, no, oh, there we go. This guy, I have made an apprentice fisherman by trading with him a whole bunch. And so he is now an extra level above any of the other fishermen. So he has achieved one extra level of fisherman status. And as you can see, now that I have deleted all of those barrels, there is only one person left who is still a fisherman, and it is that apprentice fisherman. Now, he will stay a fisherman. He will not become unemployed, but he has a major problem, and that is he cannot reset his trades. If you remember back to how villagers work, that is, once their trade is filled up, they have to go back to their workshop, a work site, work there, and then their trades will reset. So he will be locked out of trades until we put down a barrel for him to work on, and enough time passes that he actually goes to the barrel and works there with that profession. Now, you can see that there are 2 fishermen here now and only 1 barrel. Another villager will not use another villagers work sites, so you need to make sure to have enough work sites. So that guy just was creator back there. You can kind of see them all kind of popping in and being fishermen now. So we need to have enough work sites for this guy to actually have a work site. So I would basically, so my advice to you is to not really take away work sites whenever you're trying to get more villagers of a specific type. Hopefully your village is thriving enough that there are a few villagers that are unemployed, and you can just add extra into the village. So right now there are, like, say, no butchers right now, so we could add the smokers, and then as you can see, these villagers are popping in to being butchers, and that is how you should do it, is by adding more instead of taking some away. Otherwise, their job site may be lost. So there you have it. The way to change a villager's profession is by giving it the work site block that it needs. And if you were wondering, an armorer requires a blast furnace, a butcher requires a smoker, the cartographer needs a cartography table, cleric needs a brewing stand, the farmer needs a composter, the fisherman needs a barrel, the fletcher needs a fletching table, that pretty much makes sense, leather worker needs a cauldron, librarian needs a lectern, stonemason needs a stone cutter, and shepherd needs a loom, toolsmith needs a smithing table, and the weaponsmith needs a grindstone. And then, of course, the nitwit or unemployed don't require anything. So one more thing to mention is that if you feel like you have a nice village but want more villagers to train into have new professions, the way to do that is to add extra beds to your village. What we do on my server is we basically made a house that has tons and tons of beds in them. So there's always a free bed for villagers to breed and then to fill in with a new villager. So add extra beds if you are trying to figure out how to create new villagers. And that about wraps it up for this episode of OMG Craft. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a big ol' like. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft, and we'll see you next time on OMG Craft. Bye!